Welcome. So next we continue with the reference pane. In the previous we discussed about the log. Okay. The reference pane shows concise description of the currently selected Selenium command in the editor. So here suppose if you are selected in the table view, if you have selected this type command username tutorial, so it will show the reference, that is type locator value, argument locator and element locator value of the type. Okay. It also shows the description about the locator and value that to be used on the command. Then user interface element pane. So UI element is for advanced Selenium users. It uses JavaScript object notation JSON to define the element mapping. So here the documentation and resources are found in the UI element documentation. So here you can just in Selenium ID go to the help. So here you will get the documentation help. So this is an example of user interface element screen is shown below. So here the click and wait. So for that this article section means the details about that particular command you can get here. So rollup that allows you to execute a group of commands in one step. As we see in the icon, the rollup apply. A group of commands is simply called as rollup group of commands. It employs a heavy use of JavaScript and user interface element concepts to formulate a collection of commands that is similar to a function in programming language. Rollups are reusable, meaning they can be used multiple times within the test cases. Since the rollups are a group of commands condensed into one, so they contribute a lot in shortening your test script. So here these are the commands: click and wait, click. Okay. So if you roll up, so it combines all these commands. So you make a group of these commands. It transforms these 4 commands into one. An example of how the contents of rollup tab look like is shown below. So here rollup. Okay. So here you can see the rollup. Navigate to the subtopic article. Okay. So it will look like this. So now summary, Selenium IDE integrated development environment is the simplest tool in the Selenium suite. That is in Selenium suite, Selenium IDE, Selenium RC, Selenium that is WebDriver and Selenium Grid. Among these, it is the simplest tool. It must only be used as a prototyping tool, and knowledge of JavaScript HTML is required for intermediate topics such as executing the run script, rollup commands. A rollup is a collection of commands that you can reuse to shorten your test scripts significantly. And locators are the identifiers that tell you the Selenium ID how to access an element. Next is Firebug. Okay, it is a similar add-on used to obtain the locator values. So the menu bar is used in creating, modifying, exporting the test cases into formats usable by the Selenium RC and driver. The default format for Selenium command is HTML. HTML is the default format for to view the source code. Option menu provides access to various configurations. The base URL is used for accessing relative URLs. Then test case pane that shows list of currently open test cases and concise summary of test runs. Editor provides the interface of your test scripts. The editor and table view in the editor, the table view and source view. Table view that shows the script in tabular format with commands, target and value. These are the 3 fields: command like open, target open the base URL value. Okay. For example, value username, so username value, password value. The source will show the script in HTML format. And lastly, the log and reference tabs gives feedback and other useful information when executing the test. The UI element and rollup tabs are for advanced Selenium IDE users only. They both require considerable effort in coding the JavaScript. UI element allows you to conveniently map UI elements using JavaScript notation. So all these three videos that are related to the features of Selenium IDE. So in the next tutorial we discussed about how we can create the first IDE script by recording and then playback. Then manually also we can create the scripts by using Selenium IDE. That also we'll discuss. Okay, thank you.